What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Let's just get right to it.
Been in a serious relationship knows that women frequently...
Let me pause. I go all the way back. It played as soon as I put it over here. So let's do this and let's put it at 1.25. Yeah, and begin.
Any man who's been in a serious relationship knows that women frequently pull away and create problems for no reason. When this happens, the man's natural instinct is to wonder why his girlfriend or wife is acting this way. Sometimes there are legitimate reasons for a woman's behavior.
Yeah, sometimes, again, a lot of guys come to me because they've been complacent for a little too long. So the woman's trying to shake things up, trying to get him to be masculine again.
At other times, there's no logical explanation except for a female predisposition towards emotional instability. Perhaps you've done something to upset her. Perhaps she woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Or perhaps she's testing you to see how you'll respond. Whatever the reason might be, the most important thing a woman wants to know is this: are you strong enough to handle her emotions or not?
Right. Guys, I would say a high percentage of you guys are not able to handle it. And I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm telling you that you can develop that strength. You can develop that part of you. Because a woman just wants to know that no matter how she acts, even if look, we have to check women too. Like when she acts funky and she's out of pocket, again, you need to be able to react correctly, which means walking away sometimes, right? She just wants to know that you're not a bitch. That's really what it is.
If a woman's acting moody or withdrawn, all the talking in the world won't bring her back to a place of joy and happiness. Expressions of frustration and anger will only pour fuel on the situation as the woman comes to realize that she now has power over you and your emotions. In this situation, any attempt to placate a woman and soothe her will be met with sharp resistance. Instead, it's always better to mirror a woman's emotions to neutralize her power.
You want to act like that? Okay, cool. I'm going to remove myself from this situation. One of my ex-girlfriends was like that. So here's the thing too. Depending on the kind of woman that you're dating and what her emotional ocean is like, or emotional pool. If it's wavy all the time, she's unstable a lot, then she'll test more and she'll do this more. People who have a good head on their shoulders won't do this nearly as much. Good, stable women. So there's also that to take into account that I don't know if he's going to talk about in this video, but this also can depend on the person you date, which just means you have to be able to handle those emotions. Now, if you don't want to, then don't be in a relationship with a person like that, right? Make sure you're in a relationship that actually, doesn't cause emotional chaos and drama.
When a woman pulls away from you, you must also pull away. When she grows distant and withdrawn, you too must become distant and withdrawn. And when she pushes you away by being rude and disrespectful, simply withdraw your attention and refuse to empower her. Imagine for a moment that a piece of string binds you to the woman you desire. Every time the string pulls tight, there's sexual tension in the relationship. In the same way, when the string goes slack, tension dies and attraction fades. When attraction fades and there's a loss of sexual interest, either you or the woman, preferably both, must pull away from each other to bring sexual tension back into the relationship.
I 100% agree with that. Let me add one more thing. A lot of people are going to be like, well, if something went wrong, you guys need to communicate about it. That is true. You do need to communicate about it. But in between that time, whenever I've been in a fight with anybody that I've been in, right? Sorry, anybody that I've been in a relationship with, you don't talk things out after those things happen right away. You take time and space away from each other to miss each other, right? And sometimes women will do this on purpose because the relationship has been stale or stagnant for too long. AKA that string that he was just talking about went too slack or too noodle, too limp. Okay? So again, fellas, I don't want to see any complaining in the goddamn comments being, oh, don't, right? Just like, oh, why do women have to be like that, right? That's just their nature. It's what they are. Take it up with God. You know what I mean? But what I'm going to tell you from my experience and my perspective being with women before, and I'm with a woman now, but just when you're with a woman, the most important thing you can do is just not freak out. That's basically what this whole video is about. Not freak out. If they want to walk away, cool. If they want to be with you, cool. It's when we get too emotionally agitated, that's when we lose our shit, and our women don't want us to be like that. They don't want to see us like that. So if she acts up, right, and if she's in the wrong, if you are in the wrong, Just, I'll fix it. Cool. And just move on and actually fix the problem. Women want to know that they can, check you too. So you have to have your own, because a lot of guys in the comment section think they're perfect, right? Women are like this, women are like that. It's like, okay, are you a high value man? See, the thing, this is what it's all about, guys. Balance and being able to check your ego and check yourself. Because a lot of the guys I talk to are the same guys that are hanging out in those comment sections talking shit, right? And look, with modern dating and, is fucked up right now. Okay, with all the Instagram and all that shit, but there are still good women out there, and that means that instead of talking shit in the comments, I don't mean my videos, I see other videos too, guys, right? Work on yourself. Go work on your mission and purpose, and that's really what it comes back down to, because a lot of guys don't actually have that. A lot of guys don't even know where to look or where to begin, and it's something that you build. It's not something that finds you. Okay, yeah, some days some kids pick up a guitar, right? Sometimes people pick up a guitar and that's what they do for the rest of their lives. But most of the guys that I've done coaching calls with are pretty lazy, scared, okay? Scared because they don't know like what to be doing. They don't have direction, right? So that, and they don't find their purpose because of that, because sometimes the purpose is on the other side of some sort of difficulty. Okay? So many people come to me, they're like, Kyle, I want to make extra income, right? So I tell them how, and then they're like, they quit 2 months in because it's hard, right? I tell them, buy your freedom first, make $2,000 a month, and then go and figure out what you want to be doing every single day for the rest of your life. This is what I could do every day for the rest of my life. I found that, right? And I bought my freedom from this to explore other things, and I realized this is what I like to do. So that is what I'm seeing from my perspective. And I'm just saying, some of the guys want to talk shit about women, but you guys need to work on yourselves too. Women do too. Okay, again, modern women right now, that's a whole other video, a whole other channel, okay? But I'm just telling you guys, I can't talk for some reason in this video. I'm just telling you guys to check yourselves and make sure you're working on your mission and purpose. Focused, right?
When a woman pulls away or becomes emotionally distant, most men, in a desperate attempt to soothe their anxiety, try to close the distance, thus making the string go slack, killing all sexual tension and attraction in the process. Instead, when a woman pulls away, you must mirror her behavior and also pull away in response. This, once more, pulls the string tight, bringing sexual tension back into the relationship with force and vigor.
I've done this before. Okay. Now, a good relationship won't have that happen often. That's not even the point of the point of the video is him saying, look, when it does happen, you need to act right. So having your emotional center being cool, calm, and collected means your individual life is chill. You're making good money. You're happy. You're not dealing with problems with your family and friends, etc. So you're cool. So when we talk about Sedona method, for example, that's ag flap cap, right? So apathy, grief, fear, lust, anger, pride. That's the red area, the red stuff. Cap is blue, courage, acceptance, and peace. When you're in that stage of your life, that's when you're where you should be individually. When you're there, you're cool, you're calm, you're collected. Nobody can bother you. That's where you need to be. But the guys who chase and pursue, they're apathetic. They're fearful. Okay. Lust, like the desire. I need this because I'm not whole without it. Okay. So the link for his book will be in the description box. It's an affiliate link. Yes, I will get paid if you buy it. But of course, this will help you big time with your attraction skills, fellas. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Done.